Good morning, everyone. Welcome to episode 52 of Before My Morning Coffee. Lisa Freed here. And this morning, I just want to invite you to look at life and see where you have enough for today or more than enough for today. Because as we go through challenging times, we will often find ourselves way out in the future worrying about whether or not we have enough. And often thinking, there's never enough, or we don't know how there will be enough. And we are not robbing the worry from the future. We're stealing the joy from today when we do that. A friend of mine told me years ago that when she was in her early 20s, she was in the Dominican Republic doing some work there, and she would be in some of the poorest villages. And while she was there, each day the families of the villages would prepare their meal and then take the leftovers, if there were any, to their neighbors to see and ensure that they had enough for today. And they didn't worry about what tomorrow would bring. They made sure that what was important was that they had enough for today. They had enough for today so they could share with others. And when we sit here and we are looking at people that are mobbing grocery stores and hoarding toilet paper, hand sanitizer, rice, pasta sauce by my thoughts of it, since I have been unable to locate any large jars of it, it makes me wonder, when did we become so fearful as people? And not in a judgment like, hey, look at me, I'm never fearful, because that would be such an incredible lie. But when did we become so fearful that we're unwilling to trust that when we remain open, when we have faith and trust in God, source, spirit, the universe, whatever word resonates, that we will be provided for? When is it that we decided that faith and trust and listening to the nudge and taking the next best step wasn't enough? Like, when did we decide that that wasn't enough? And I'm not saying that what's happening right now isn't scary. That's not at all what I'm suggesting. But I do invite you to, in those moments of fear and overwhelm, ask God to be with you. Ask God to help you. Ask the universe to be with you. Because God is ever present. The universe is ever present. Source is ever present. Spirit is ever present. We receive information when we ask for it. It may not always look the way that we think that it should, or be the answers that we want, but there's always answers. Look around and see, where do you have enough for today? Enough for today, rather than spinning out in worry or overwhelm or any of that for tomorrow and the coming days. Can you meditate on where you have enough for today? When I do this, it really quelches the fear. When I do this, it silences those voices in my head, even if just for a moment. When I remember that there is always enough oxygen when I breathe in and breathe out, and I don't know how, it brings peace and it brings comfort. If there is any way that I can sit with you during this time, lift things in prayer for you or with you, please let me know. Let us carry on the conversation. I'd love to hear where it is that you are feeling like, yes, I've got more than enough for today. More than enough for today. I invite you to email me, friedtealisa@gmail.com, or find me on Facebook, Lisa Fried Tea. I wish you a day as beautiful as you. May you find yourself abundant. May you have more than enough for today. May you have more than enough love and peace and joy and comfort and ease and glory. And I will be back again tomorrow for another episode of Before Your Morning Coffee, sending you so much love from my rebel heart to yours. Bye for now, everyone.